Hi, creative friends. This is Soraya, and thank you so much for being here. So, I received a comment a few days ago, and a lady mentioned how she had been collecting brown paper but didn't quite know how to use them in art. In the meantime, she ironed out all the wrinkles and stacked up her brown paper. Now, to me, this speaks of consideration and care. It speaks of heart. And it immediately got me thinking of this article I read a few years ago. This is the Where Women Create magazine. It's issue 15 from the summer of 2021. There's a brilliant write-up about an artist. Her name is Susan Pullman Brooks. So she was a painter for decades. And what she started doing was she started obsessively collecting and archiving found objects like driftwood, animal bones, fossils, etc. She did this over the course of about 60 years. Now, she had absolutely no idea why she was doing this. Like, what on earth was she going to do with all of this stuff? Keep in mind, this went on for decades. All the while, she continues painting. Now, here's the gold in the story. She kept on collecting these found objects with full trust and faith that one day she would discover why. In her own words, the journey would reveal the purpose. Now, present day, she uses all of these found objects to create gorgeous sculptures that pulse with all the intricacies of life and death. I just adore this story. It inspired me to no end. I'm going to read a little part of the article right here. Her vast collections, gathered over years of searching forests, beaches, and cultures around the world, aren't merely assigned to the proper drawers or mapped onto the right shelf. Her studio is like a living organism that pulsates and breathes with energies and emotions. Susan animates this space by reaching into her archive and creating work that speaks to deep interests in mythology and science. So all these drawers over here, I'm not sure if the camera can pick it up, she started archiving all her found objects into these drawers. And this is a quote from Miss Brooks. Like the organs in the body, I know where every new piece naturally and intuitively needs to go. My organic sensibility about my inventory became an important part of transforming a new studio. I needed to find a place for all like-minded things to live together. Now, another synchronicity that really touched me while I was reading this article is that Miss Brooks has a personal connection to India. She studied Hindu mythology and has made numerous pilgrimages throughout India, and her sculptures use the images, symbolism, and stories of Hinduism as a starting point. Now, I'm just going to bring this up closer. Like I mentioned, she collected animal bones, and I've always loved the raw, organic, sculptural quality of bones. And I mean, look at that gorgeous sculpture. So additionally, when I was reading this article, I was also deeply immersed in listening to Dr. Clarissa Pinkola Estiz's audiobook, The Dangerous Old Woman. And this article about Miss Brooks perfectly illustrated Dr. Estiz's teachings. Dr. Estiz, in her own words, says, each step of the journey is the journey. What is the purpose of life? The purpose of life is life. So friends, inspiration is everywhere. Follow your heart, listen to your instinctual self. And just like the lady who so painstakingly irons out her brown paper, to me, that speaks of soul. Follow that, all the while knowing that the journey will reveal itself. Also, on a side note, I'm working on the best way to share the work of Dr. Estes in my videos, and I'm taking the greatest care to do it justice, and I promise it will be magical. So for all those who celebrate, happy Thanksgiving. And for me, every day is a perfect day to give thanks. I'm so very grateful to all of you who take the time to watch my videos, to leave a kind comment, or to share a part of your personal journey with me. I am truly grateful and honored and humbled. So thank you. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.